Hi, this is Raven from Raven Black, and you are watching The Offering.
So how is this new touring experience so far?
It's been awesome. Ginger, Devil Driver, it's been, they're very professional. So everything's been very smooth and on time. And tour manager has been great. It's just been an amazing experience. I mean, the crowds on this tour are just incredible. This is the biggest tour we've done. We've gone out with Mushroom Head, we've gone out with Psycho Stick, but this one's and we're going to be doing a lot more in 2019.
What do you love most about touring?
The most, meeting all the fans. Going across the country, eating food. That's one of our favorite things. Food everywhere, because everyone, local spots, they tell us where to go eat. Right. So we'll go and eat. We all love food. And then on this tour in particular, our VIPs have been bringing us home cooked meals, which has been awesome. I mean, it's really nice.
Plus, you feel the love.
They show so much love. We get, gifts and pictures and dolls and candy and all kinds of gifts. So it's been really awesome.
So you have this kind of macabre carnival image. What inspired that?
You know what? I tell everybody, it was an interview that I did in 2017, and they did a magazine, a show review. And I loved what they said about us, which is, it's like we took all of our favorite things and put it in a blender and whipped it up, and that's what you have. So I'm very much of a fan of musical theater, the carnival circus. Musically, the guys have been able to help me write, a sound that we have that's unique, and integrating it with metal. So it's something that we just all love.
So the visual imagery for you is very, very important.
Very important. It's just as important as the music is.
And this year you released the new EP, 13.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about the songwriting and inspiration for this.
You know what? Our songwriting process is really organic. We write all year long. We already have songs for the third album. But we write together sometimes just by sending each other different, riffs and stuff like that, or melodies on iPhone throughout the year. But now we all live together in Michigan, so we get together. We'll either start with a riff, or I'll start with lyrics and a melody that I sing, just the sound of it. And then Chris on guitar will mimic melody into chords, and then, drums comes in right at that moment. And then bass, we just kind of jam. We kind of call it a jam writing session. And then sometimes it's something that I thought of and I recorded on the phone, and it sounds really silly. Sticks and Stones is a perfect example. We were not writing, we were rehearsing. And I was looking for an old song for us on a riff, and I came across Sticks and Stones, and it was just me in my car going, "Sticks and stones never broke my bones," and the words they, and they're like, wait, what was that? And I go, no, that's not it. And they go, no, play it again. And we wrote that song in 2 hours in that moment. So it was kind of cool.
So you didn't really have a precise idea of what you wanted for 13?
No, well, we did, because our comic book, the story, we knew that the second album, it's like a soundtrack to the comic book. And between 7 Sins and 13, we had already envisioned kind of going heavier, kind of making a statement of being new and as a touring band, and kind of going through, the trolling and the new comments out in social media, whether we're accepted or received or denied. Our fan base is called Raven's Rejects. So we welcome the rejection. We welcome the criticism. We're unique. We're just going to do what we love. Some people will hate us, and some people will love us, and we're going to focus on the people who love us.
Of course. And from the album 13, do you have a favorite song to play live?
I do. I'd probably say it's Dollhouse.
Which you released the video recently.
Yes. That was really fun. We filmed it at a live haunted house. Trains Chicago. But we filmed that, with haunted house actors from the haunted house.
Oh.
In Michigan, because we're from Michigan. So they were in business. So we filmed that in 4 hours. before they opened doors for their haunted house attraction. So those people were great. It's called Dark Side Acres in Michigan. They were great. The actors were excited. And you know, we didn't really need to tell them what to do. They already organically were haunt actors. So they knew they fit the song so well. So it was perfect. It was so
And in
fun.
terms of lyrics, is there a song that is particularly meaningful for you?
On this album?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say either Sticks and Stones, probably Sticks and Stones. That's my second favorite song. Because one, it was just done so organically. Two, the lyrics really take me back to my childhood of being bullied and stuff. You know, I'm tiny, so people often underestimate my sweetness and my generosity and my kindness for weakness. And Sticks and Stones is kind of personal to me. Is, you know, people will talk shit. You know, people will troll us. People will make comments that we're gimmicky or, you know, we're you know, not serious of a metal band as musicians, and really words don't mean anything. You know, it's like you could say whatever you want. We're still gonna do what we do, and we believe in what we do.
That's the most important thing, definitely. You also covered the Nobodies by Marilyn Manson. What made you choose this song?
Well, first and foremost, I love him. We all love him. We love his music. We love his creativity. To me, he's going to be one of the legends in music. And, you know, at the time, we actually were going to cover Zombie.
Oh.
And we had been playing it live for years, just as an encore. You know, and I love Dolores and I love the song. I grew up in the 80s. So that was one of my favorite songs. And what happened, you know, it came out. And so we had it in the recording studio ready to be recorded. And we decided not to, out of respect and, you know, my love for her and respect for her. So we ended up doing our second song, which was The Nobodies. And at that time, I mean, even now, you know, we can relate to being the nobodies who want to be somebody, you know, and grinding it out.
So you think in the future you will cover other songs?
We're thinking about it. There's two songs that we're bouncing around between the band right now, but we'll leave that as a surprise.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we'll probably start working on it when we get back
We'll
home.
see it on the next album.
Yes, you
probably.
might see it on the next album.
And would you like to collaborate with other musicians or singers, you know, for a duet, for example?
You know, there's 2 or 3 already in talks about duetting with some different people that are, you know, famous musicians, collaboration, and we'll just see if it comes to the surface, because they're very busy.
Right.
You know, wanting to do something and getting the time to get together between touring is difficult. So, yes, but that is possible in the future.
And as a young band, what do you find most challenging in the music industry and scene?
You know what? It's the question we always face daily, and when we tour, and the more we tour with larger, more, you know, bigger bands, is, do we want to be on a label? You know, do we want the label support, the tour support? We're at a point where we like being a do-it-yourself band. Because the creativity is the most important to me and to the band. That we don't have anybody, you know, polish us or change our sound and our look and our uniqueness. So, you know, yes, it would be very nice to have the tour support. Yes, it would be great to have the world exposure. You know, somebody very wise told us once, you know, labels make bands famous. Do it yourself makes you have a career, and we're career musicians. Like, we want to do this for the rest of our life. So it may not make us famous, rich, but we love what we do, and we'd rather stick to that.
Plus,
So,
you have complete freedom this way.
complete freedom, and that is probably the utmost important to me.
Do you have other touring plans after this one?
We do. We have
Wow.
a very exciting tour that we're not allowed to announce
Okay.
yet. But it probably will be announced December or January. But it's a very big tour. It's for about 6 weeks, and we're very excited about it. So stay tuned for that.
And what are your expectations at this point for the future of the band?
Oh, I always say you've only seen just the toe jam. of what we are, production-wise, musically, for our shows. But we are now relying on our fan base. You know, the Ravens Rejects are going to carry us through this so that our full vision will be seen. So, yeah, and they know it too. They know it's up to them.
Then good luck with everything, and thank you so much for the interview.
Of course. Thank you so much, Angela.